welcome to Friendships with Benefits. Today I'm with my friend Lizzy, and Lizzy, what are you going to teach me today?
I'm going to teach you about the 5 steps of getting a mentor.
That's awesome. This came up because I've never had a mentor in my life, and there's no real way to actually know how to go about this, and some people know and some people don't. Lizzy works here at Salesforce, so it's definitely a corporate America job, but that doesn't necessarily mean like you have to be in corporate America to have a mentor, right?
Not at all.
Okay, so what's like the first thing to know about mentorship? What is a mentor?
Yeah, great question. So I think the first thing that you need to determine is what are you looking to get out of a mentor? So are you looking for their contacts? Are you looking for them to help you with a career path? Are you looking for them to give you guidance on something that you really want to achieve? And so once you have that set in place, you can start to figure out and talk to your friends about who those people are that can help you get that. So it's a lot of different ways you can become a mentor.
So once you're like, okay, I need a mentor for, let's say, career, what's the next step?
So it's to determine the approach. So my recommendation, and I think this varies from people, but would be to ask them to coffee or to lunch, and no longer than 30 or 60 minutes, because these mentors, you're obviously asking them for some reason. They're very successful in whatever they do, and so time is a really big of importance to them. So really figuring out how you're going to do it and then setting that meeting up.
Okay, so you email them, you say, can we get coffee? Then what?
Perfect. So you have that meeting, and one thing you really want to make sure that you're going to do is be extremely prepared. So you want to come with exactly what you're looking from them, what advice you want, and if the meeting lasts 15 minutes, it lasts 15 minutes. You want to make the mentor want to come back and give you more advice. And so if they feel like they're just kind of spinning their wheels and wasting 30 minutes on coffee with a friend, it's not going to be beneficial.
Got it. Okay, so what if you're not exactly clear, like, what do you do before that?
So I would always prepare by practicing. So you are obviously hitting up this individual for a reason. So really figuring out why you are, asking them for advice or for a career goal, right? And then I would come up with probably my top 3 to 5 questions, and those can kind of start. Normally mentors or people that are successful will carry the conversation as well and provide you with a lot of stuff that you didn't think about. But to have that prepared so that you can have kind of your hit list of the things you want to go through, and what do you want to gain from the meeting? So what is your mission statement, so that when you're leaving that meeting you can say that was a success because they helped me, introduce myself to another person that I can connect with, or create this goal that I had for my career.
Okay, so you had the meeting and hopefully it was a success. Now what?
So my one piece of advice is never ask the person to be your mentor.
Got it.
So I would send a follow-up email saying, thank you so much for your time. Here is what I got from the meeting, and would it be okay if I connected with you, once a month or whatever it is? And let that relationship happen organically. And also, as you're talking with that mentor, you might be able to provide some advice or feedback or contacts for them as well. So make sure that it's mutually beneficial and provide whatever you can for that mentor as well.
Well, how can people tell if like a mentor would be a good fit for them? What would you say?
So I think meeting with them, right? And having a conversation or an email and say, hey, this is what I'm looking to do. So in your intro email, trying to get that mentor to come and meet with you, definitely be very specific of what you're looking at for them. And if they think that they're a good fit, they're going to come and meet you. If they think that someone else would, in all of my experience and everything, I would recommend someone else for them if I thought someone else would be a better fit.
Great.
It's a lot about personality, but it's also about what you're trying to gain.
Got it. Awesome. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you would like to share about mentors, or whether it's important to have one, or if there's a specific career that should have one, things like that?
I think it's really important to have a mentor, and I think a lot of people think that there's a mentor that's very formal. You can make it very informal. So I have a bunch of mentors within my career that I meet with maybe once a year, and I have some that I meet with once a month.
Nice.
So there's no cadence, there's no set anything. It's when I know that I have a specific thing I need to work through, there are people that I can contact, and I keep that relationship going.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Lizzy, for giving this amazing advice. I definitely got this advice from Lizzy earlier and was like, we must do a Friendships with Benefits. It's so beneficial, so thank you so much.
Anytime.
You rock, and thanks for watching Friendships with Benefits. Peace.